Hola a todos, yo soy Andy del sistema No Name. Soy una persona que vive con trastorno de identidad disociativo o lo que antes se llamaba personalidad múltiple. El día de hoy quise traerles un video de DPR Ian o Christian Yu, un artista austrocoreano, donde él hace declaraciones en un directo acerca de dos condiciones con las que él vive: trastorno de identidad disociativo y trastorno afectivo bipolar. Let's go. Esta declaración la hizo justamente después de sacar su segundo álbum, Mr. Insanity.
A couple of things I kind of wanted to touch upon today regarding the music video, the whole law, Mr. Insanity, Mido, and for those that don't know, let me just tell you where this whole law and these characters really come from. So for many of you that may know, and some of you that may not, I do have bipolar, bipolar type 1. And those who have bipolar, they have a more radical chance of experiencing a higher high and a lower low in a short amount of time, or it could go for ages. And it's not directly affected by anything, that's the thing. It's kind of affected in your brain chemical, like it kind of switches. I don't know exactly how it works, because for me it's like it's always been a feeling I get, and then it just, one day you could be completely fine and everything could be aligned and you could feel like everything makes sense, and then all of a sudden you are propelled into the most darkest, deepest corner of the earth where you can't seem to recognize yourself. And the reason why I bring this
Ok, lo primero es que él está hablando en primera instancia de su trastorno afectivo bipolar y la forma en que él lo percibe. Creo que eso es sumamente importante para entender todo el video, porque cuando yo vi los clips que estaban por ahí en internet, se malentendían demasiadas cosas. Y por eso quise editarlo, porque creo que es sumamente importante destacar que él está hablando de su propia experiencia con los dos trastornos y cómo él mismo los percibe en sí mismo.
this disorder up, but they usually go hand in hand with another disorder called DID, which is dissociative identity disorder. That, in a brief,
Esto no estoy tan segura de la prevalencia y la relación que hay con el TAV y el TID, pero creo que no van de la mano solo por existir. De pronto los dos trastornos que usualmente tienen una comorbilidad mayor son el TLP y el TID.
brief term means you disassociate yourself with who you are. So meaning you have more than two personalities. At most. It really
Quiero decir que me incomoda un poco que hable de personalidades cuando él mismo vive el trastorno de identidad disociativo, pero está bien.
does come from trauma. You know, whether I think the majority is trauma in childhood. People that also do have bipolar then.
Recordar que el trastorno de identidad disociativo surge a raíz de una experiencia traumática de forma constante en un ambiente desprotegido en la infancia.
Tend to get mixed up. So they disassociate themselves because they don't want to be a version of themselves that have to deal with certain trauma, right? So putting that out there, what does this have to do with all my concepts? So I started this journey, this music, no, sorry, not music, but music as an artist about 2 years ago now, two and a half, I don't even fucking know. So about 2.5 years.
Me gusta mucho cómo expresa el no tener idea por la continuidad espacio-tiempo. Las personas que tenemos trastorno de identidad disociativo no tenemos idea de la relación espacio-tiempo. O sea, yo les he dicho millones de veces, el otro día, y pudo haber sido ayer, hace media hora, como hace 5 años atrás, mínimo.
So it's been a while, and I decided the minute I start making music or being an artist, I kind of needed it to be something very personal. So something that I could very well relate to, and something that I could kind of do the utmost for other people in the world.
El video claramente lo edité y en función de la información que me parecía relevante para generar cierta continuidad en su discurso. Aquí empieza a hablar de los personajes que creó para sus videos y su construcción como artista, y es por eso que eventualmente habla de alter ego.
Mido then. So Mido, I did start off with the character Mido, right? Mido stands for mood swings in disorder. And he's a character that is based on my alter ego that takes a lot of the trauma and a lot of the dark and crazy shit that I go through in life, and he becomes the personification of that, of those emotions and experiences, right? Mido is the character that I just associate myself with because it's just the person that I feel like I turn into when I'm in my extreme dips. Knows how to deal with such.
Los bajos de su TAF son un gatillante para Mito.
darkness, right? So me, just Ian, Christian, whoever you want to call me, it's like a very hard thing for me to switch on and off because I've been going radically down and up my whole life, and I've unnoticedly have been switching on and off every time something critical happens to me. So imagine you are in an extremely high state of your mind, a state where not many average people can feel, and you are just trooping on like you're god or something, and it's like you have all these crazy ideas, but your body is shutting down on you. So that's when I start hallucinating a lot, and that's kind of when your brain is really on high extreme power. So it's just pumping and pumping, but you can't sleep, and that's when you start really going crazy. Like that's when you start going insane. Hence, I bring to you the character Mr. Insanity.
Creo que acá igual se subentiende que los estados más maníacos son un gatillante suficiente para que tome el frente o sea cargo de la situación Mr. Insanity.
And that is kind of my higher state. The only difference between, I think, when I'm in my manic highs and as to when I'm in my manic lows is I tend to black out during that transitional time. So I do have memory loss. I'm still learning, and I'm still trying to process if any of this is real. And the reason why I didn't really come up with this in the beginning was, to be completely honest, was because it was embarrassing. Like, just to be completely honest, it was, it was not something that I was extremely proud of, and it wasn't something that I liked for people to see me. I'm just here to say it's completely fine. So going back to this, reeling it all back in, the whole general based concept of my artistry is based on my DIDs and bipolar.
Quise hacer esto principalmente porque todos los clips que encontré en internet, ninguno le daba la importancia suficiente ni la atención necesaria a lo que él estaba diciendo, y requiere de un coraje tal en su calidad de artista de hablar de las dos condiciones que son sumamente fuertes con las que él vive.